so the hall is jam-packed. Request the teachers to kindly adjust. A very good morning to one and all present here. I take this opportunity to welcome you all for RBS Distinguished Lecture Series. We have completed 3 lectures so far. Dr. Justin Paul we had, Ms. Monica Lim, and later on we had Ms. Bhavya Narsimhamurthy. And today we have our own Chancellor Sir in our midst, but not as Chancellor of REVA University, but today Sir is invited as a guest speaker for this RBS Distinguished Lecture Series. RBS Distinguished Lecture Series is a unique initiative of REVA Business School. The main intention behind this lecture series is to bring leaders, people who are successful in various fields on a platform and to share their experience with young budding leaders. I'm sure with the kind of interactions we have been having, it's been inspiring, motivating, and a great learning experience for the teachers as well as the students over here. As I give you a brief about RBS Distinguished Lecture Series, let me start with a small paragraph in Kannada, because Karnataka being our state and REVA University located in Karnataka, I'm sure. Thank you. ಸಮಗ್ರತೆಯ ಧೀಮಂತ ಅಡಿಪಾಯ, ಅಡಿಪಾಯದಿಂದ ಆಕಾಶದವರೆಗೆ. ಹಲವು ದಶಕಗಳ ಹಿಂದೆ ಆಂಧ್ರ ಪ್ರದೇಶದ ಸಣ್ಣ ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಿಂದ ಯುವ ಬಿಕಾಂ ಪದವೀಧರರೊಬ್ಬರು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಆಗಮಿಸಿದರು. ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ ತಂದಿದ್ದು ಎಂದರೆ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕಲಿಕೆಯ ಹಸಿವು. ಮನಸ್ಸು ಕೇಂದ್ರೀಕರಿಸುವ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ವಿವರಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಗಮನ ಕೇಂದ್ರೀಕರಿಸುವ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಮತ್ತು ಮುಂಬರುವ ಸವಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಎದುರಿಸುವ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಹೊತ್ತು ತಂದವರು. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ AV ಪ್ಲೀಸ್?
ನಾನು ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಿಂದ ಬಂದವನು.
ವಿಷನ್ ಹೊತ್ತು ಬಂದ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಹುಡುಗನ ಕಥೆ.
ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನನಗೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು.
ಕೋಟ್ಯಂತರ ಜನರ ಬಾಳಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ತಂದಿರುವ ವಿಷನರಿಯ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ.
ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಬರೀ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ.
So today we are here to witness a village boy's journey, and today what he is. Born in a very small village, Tottikandiga in Andhra Pradesh on 6th Jan 1950, was the son of Shri Raju and Srimati Subbamma. He has 2 sisters and 1 brother. He did his schooling 1st to 5th standard from Balaji Kandiga School, 6th to 11th standard from Atimanjiri Pet High School. In PUC, he took PCM, then called as BPC in SV Arts College, but was not successful in his first attempt. Later he cleared and then joined BCom. During his first year graduation, he went to night college so that he could work in the morning, and later moved to day college. During his first year of BCom, he tried joining TTD for work, and he did not get job there. Later, he continued his 2nd and 3rd year in Govindaraju College and came to Bangalore in 1972-73. He believed in God and himself. He started his journey as a corporator under somebody. Later took up some small construction jobs. As there is a saying, hard work pays, is very true with him, as he has achieved his dream today. Pillar of the house and his life, his wife Srimati Rukmini, in whose memory this university and REVA group of educational institutions were established. A lady who always stood beside him during gain and pain, ups and downs, was a huge moral support for his success. He loves his family. He is blessed with 2 children, and his grandkids are his stress busters. After a hectic day, when he returns home, a small little angel comes and hugs him, and he's ready for another hectic day. His first two houses were Harati at Vayali Kavil, Anubandha at Sadashiv Nagar, and his present house is Ruku, which is named after his late wife Srimati Rukmini Shyama Raju at Sadashiv Nagar. He is very good at sports and was the ball badminton school team captain. During his school days, probably at the age of 12, miraculously he escaped two major accidents. Today, we have with us a very, very distinguished, a respectful personality whom we all admire. Today, if I stand here, personally, I owe a lot to my own teacher and my own mentor. So I have given you a brief about his past personal life, probably which none of us know, maybe few facts which sir has also forgotten, reminding him of his past. Some visuals that we could pick it up was the visuals of his school, visuals of his old car, probably which sir does not have, which we have tried to capture and try to show it to all of you. So we will have one more AV now, which will in fact tell us about his vision for REVA University and REVA Business School. And we are all thankful. And today a small gesture given by the staff and students of RBS that is thanking him for giving us the most beautiful destination here at REVA University, that is RBS. His vision. Can we have the second AV, please?
Business background to educational field. After venturing into education, I understood the importance of creating administrators, managers. We have about 84 courses here, about 16 schools. RBS, REVA Business School, is the important one because having come from business background, I have to give importance for building the administrators and managers. For that, now I have to concentrate, give the facilities what are all required to really create the leaders from RBS. I always say I am a facilitator. My duty is to give the facilities what are all required for every school for that matter, particularly for REVA Business School, where we are producing the leaders. Those leaders only can rule the country as well as even any organization for that matter. If that is the case, providing facilities what they require, creating the atmosphere where they can really excel and really come out as leaders, and that is the reason why I have created excellent facilities, and I am proud that I have excellent dean as a leader groomed by me from the business background, and also I have excellent team there. They are all motivated by the dean. She knew the importance of this organization and the expectation of the chancellor, that is me. So I wish all the best, and all the leaders who are pursuing their MBA here should definitely become the real leaders, and they should produce again team leaders under their leadership. I am hoping REVA Business School will become one of the best business school in the state, in the country in couple of years. That is my dream, and I have the confidence on my team and the dean, they will do it.
Thank you. So may I now request my colleague, Professor Shivasharana sir, to in fact brief the audience about the recent professional achievements of Dr. P. Shyama Raju, the Chancellor of REVA University and the guest speaker for RBS Distinguished Lecture Series for today. Over to you, sir.
Thank you for the opportunity, ma'am. A very good morning to all of you present here. It gives me immense pleasure, and I am privileged to read out the abridged profile of our Honorable Chancellor Sir, Dr. P. Shyama Raju Sir. Dr. P. Shyama Raju is an Indian entrepreneur, philanthropist, and an educationist based in Bangalore, Karnataka. He is the Chairman and Managing Director of Divishri Developers Private Limited. He is the Chairman at Rukmini Educational Charitable Trust and also the Honorable Chancellor of REVA University, Bangalore. Sir holds prominent positions and memberships in reputed institutions across India. He is also on the board of many companies in the field of infrastructure development, charitable institutions, and welfare trusts. As a philanthropic gesture of give back to the society what you earn from society, Dr. Raju founded the REVA group of educational institutions under Rukmini Educational Charitable Trust. The vision of the trust is to establish and provide a global standard of education to the aspiring youth of the country in higher education. A consistent facilitator of knowledge and education, his role purpose in life is to ensure that REVA University empowers learners with enough knowledge that will enable them to create opportunities and build a better society. Under his aegis and leadership, REVA University is today a torch bearer in the field of higher learning, moving steadily and consistently up in the rankings in excellence. The establishment of REVA Business School, REVA Academy for Corporate Excellence, that is RACE, and REVA Nest is the latest feather in the cap of REVA University. Sir holds the distinction of being the recipient of many honors and recognitions, also awards. To name a few, VTU Belgavi aptly conferred the Doctor of Science honoris causa on Shri P. Raju in recognition of his service in the higher education. Recipient of Sir M. Visvesvaraya Memorial Foundation Award, the coveted Karnataka Rajyotsava Award from Government of Karnataka for his outstanding service in the field of education. He was honored for the contribution in creating awareness on voting and civic rights in the city of 2019 by the State Election Commission, Government of Karnataka. In January 2021, the Economic Times Asian Business Leaders Conclave 2020 recognized Dr. P. Raju as the most promising business leader of Asia for his exemplary leadership qualities. Honorable Chancellor Sir, Dr. P. Raju Sir is also the Trade Commissioner of Karnataka elect for Indian Asian Trade Council. He is the first educationist who has been nominated for the above post, and this would help us in strengthening and building a strong bond with our other countries. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. May I now request our distinguished speaker to come over on the dais, and sir will be delivering the talk for probably 40 to maybe 60 minutes, depends on that. Soon after that, we will have the interaction with the audience. So students, kindly carefully listen to the talk, and probably you can keep your questions ready. So we will pass on the mic later on, and I will moderate the session. So over to you, sir. Can we have the caller mic being fixed?
Dr. Shubha explained a lot of things. Even I didn't know that so much of information they have. Yes, as she rightly said, I have forgotten many things. First session will be, that is, I will be speaking some details, what they are going to ask. Then that is first session, and what is that you are going to take away from me, from my whatever I am going to speak. And afterwards, till then I will be a only speaker. After that, I will come back, and what is that I can take from you, from this 1 hour or 1.5 hour, what is that I am going to spend here. Then I will speak, that is, I expect I will speak like a chancellor. That is second session, even though that is not there. I have to, because you are all business students, it is I have to do that. I always believe I will work back. In every forum, wherever I am speaking with the leaders, I will say we have to work back. That is what I have learned in business also. Once we start, I don't want to go back how we have started Divyasri and how I became a developer, but I will tell my contribution to the state, as particularly for Bangalore, there is a lot. I can definitely claim I am responsible to come for the Kempegowda International Airport today. My contribution is there. Otherwise, I don't know whether by this time the international airport might have come or not. That is apart. Why I am telling you that I will work back, I am going to relate whatever Dr. Subha told. See, clients come to us, approach us, once they decide, particularly these multinational companies, to decide they will take couple of years, doesn't matter, but when they decide, then they will work on when they want. Once we ask them when do you want, no, we wanted yesterday, that is how they will start. Even the 5 lakh square foot or 10 lakh square foot, they want, that is how they will start. Then the real clock will start. There will be lot of penalty clauses. If we fail, we have that penalty will be on us. That's why I always work back. If I want to deliver 10 lakh square foot of building, then we will have the breakup. How much concrete should go, how much steel is required, how much cement is required, how many workforce is required, these are all. How many hours we have to work on daily basis. In this again we have to include in that period, that is what are all the natural calamities we may face, whether it is strike by trucks or people, lot. These are all the things will come in the way. Having these things also in that the buffer, as a buffer, but if it is sometimes to build 10 lakh square foot, minimum we require generally 3 to 4 years. They will ask in 1 year. We have delivered like that. That is how we have made this thing name there. That is why I always say we have to work back. I think even in education field also I told several times, my goal is, see, I want to be, the REVA should become the number 1 university by this time, in the state, then in the country. At least we should find the place, one among 500 top universities in the world. That is how I fix. Why I started this, even though this is a chancellor's related subject, but I am connecting this for the why I failed in PUC, why I didn't take the job I got. These are all after so much of experience in business and in the educational field. What I learned finally, particularly when I lost my wife, why it is happening to me? Because I never troubled anybody. I have given I didn't give any trouble to anybody. I didn't do any harm to anybody. Always, even from my childhood, my focus would be, I don't know about the society only, and my focus would be on the work. When I joined in school itself, I am telling you, after my elementary school, same year, the high school got the new building. We are shifted from one, my school was running in a chowl tree, shifted to the new building. That is first step. When I joined PUC, only 1 year PUC was there. At that time, again the PUC college was in one, AC sheets roof. Then same year they shifted to the new building. Now that we are the last batch of that 1 year PUC, then next batch that is intermediate started. Then I joined in night college. First year I studied night college, then shifted to day college because I want to do at least concentrate on studies. Again, our batch was the first batch in Govindra College as BCom. That is how in every stage, some coincidence, I don't know why this is how happening. I came to Bangalore again. I wanted to join in bank. I didn't take. Then I started. In fact, I wanted to join as a clerk or some employee in the TTD because where I studied. I passed out after BCom. I got the opportunity to work as a teacher in my school where I studied. But I refused and I came to Bangalore. That is how my life journey started in Bangalore. If I go on telling this, I will take a lot of time. But after I lost my wife, and why it is happening to me, I didn't get the answer. But after starting REVA, by experience of after experience 5 to 10 years here, really I realized that is God is the director, I am just an actor. That philosophy I believe this applies to every human being in the world. Why I am telling this? Why? Definitely I could have got the job in TTD where I studied. I was very much interested to join there, but I didn't get. My classmates got. In my family, most of my brother, my cousins, most of them are bank employees. Definitely I could have started, joined as a clerk. I might have retired as a general manager, so maybe. Why? The God pushed me to a different field. Then I became a contractor. Then from there also I became a developer. There also, this all totally, everything whatever happened here is accidentally happened. I didn't, these are God, God was pushing me to different lines. That is how, because when I was doing the city market, KR market renovation, corporation, it was corporation those days, they didn't have money, they want to borrow money. Even to borrow, I am telling you, I went and approached HUDCO, I got the loan sanctioned for BBMP. And even to get that released also, I was working background, that is even though it is a loan for the corporation, but I worked on that and got the sanction there. But everything should, record should go, that is officially corporation is the authority who has to do all these things and they have to draw and release our bills. They didn't have proper balance sheet, all those things. I got all the details, collected all the details from corporation, what is their revenue, what is their expenditure. We prepared the balance sheet of corporation in those days. I am talking about 30 years back. We are only the first contractors who started creating computerized bills. We are the first contractors in Karnataka creating computer based bills. Even that those days also they refused. No, we don't want to take these bills. Only in the printed forms are there. Only you have to fill. I told I can't write the description in the remarks column. That's why I insisted. Then approved. With that computerized balance sheet, we prepared on their behalf in our site office and submitted and got the amount released. While doing all this exercise, what I studied there, what is the revenue corporation is getting, what is the expenditure they are, there is a lot of mismatch. Out of that, for every division, there will be health gang, engineering gang, mosquito gang, all these things. There are about 50 to 75 people will be there in every division. Their salaries, I don't want to go back what they were doing, but I knew the ground reality there. Their salaries are huge, but they were not doing anything there. Like that, you might have even told that utility building in MG Road, that is you might have seen. There they have spent, that is the first high-rise building in Bangalore, and the rent what they are getting there, they have spent on construction. They are the owners. The rent they are getting per square foot is less than what they will get on property tax of your house, my house, and everybody's house in Bangalore. That is 1/5 of the rental income should go for the property tax of in BBMP area. Now it is even gone up by 1/4, if I am not wrong. But in their own property where they invested and built, they were getting less than, I am surprised to see less than what they are getting as a property tax. So I presented where the minister, commissioner, mayor, everybody was there. I presented, this is your revenue and expenditure. Why are you investing on and building when you are getting less than the rent, less than what the property tax you are getting from other properties which are all in Bangalore? There they realized those days when commissioner was there, he simply told, Raju, why can't we do, I told, you can give on joint ventures. That is what I raised. I am talking this 35 years back. I raised, why are we investing on this? This, I have to tell this. Why I raised, those days 35 years back, joint ventures in Bangalore was not popular. But I did contract for one giant venture property in Grant Road. Those days that was the landmark again for engineer who are, I think some engineer directors are here. In those days when there is no infrastructure at all, for every 22 days, that was the mandatory, only after 21 days we can remove the shuttering. That was the mandate in those days for curing period. Every 22 days, I used to build complete one floor. That was the record, because I didn't, it came in newspapers also. Again, that was the record. That's why it was happening on giant venture. That was, the flats were going like hot cake. The same, whatever I have learnt there, I told them, why are you spending so much of amount to build, and the revenue that is through rent you are getting very less. I suggest, why don't you go for on giant ventures? Then the commissioner and everybody requested me, why don't we do some giant venture as a pilot project? That is how Divyasri Chambers came. We are the first giant developers did the giant venture in the country with private and public partnership. Jagamohan was the urban development minister, central urban development minister. He was a IAS officer, took voluntary retirement and joined BJP, and he became the HR minister. He wanted to see here what the project, and he visited. He spent about 1 hour. He took all the details, and now there are many giant venture projects came in all over the country. That is different story. That is how giant venture, I know about giant venture, all those things. Why I am telling this? If you take anything, most of the things, it is going because involvement is important. What is that we learn? Whatever we do, that is important, and that is from again we became one of the one of the good developers in South. In development also, we are the people who again and again created some unique, unique things. Here when we are doing all these things, Divesri Chambers became the hot spot for we struggled to build that because in those days the real estate collapsed. There was a lot of pressure for me, even competition. I don't want to take the names. By that time the big developers who established, they were after me. Somehow they want to see that we should not complete the building, we should not come up or establish as a developers. Even one of the we used to go with I used to go with developers to do our road shows in Pune, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Delhi, these places. There all developers used to come. There were on those days some 5-6 top developers were there. They used to travel with us. I don't want to take the IAS, who was the secretary name, but he is from North India. See, after the road show, evening once we sit for the dinner, there developers used to tease me like, because we have the joint venture project, with Divesri Chambers. Shyama, Raju, when you are going to take the Kabban Park for joint venture, you can understand how sarcastically they spoke. I told, yeah, if God permits, if they are ready, I don't mind, I will do that. Let me complete this, then I will look into those things. That is how even I used to take that as sportively and used to answer this. This I was doing 30 years back, even more. See, why I am sharing this? For every opportunity came through the direction of the God. So we have developed, we became successful there. Then the people who used to tease me, the top developer, again I don't want to take. He wanted to meet me. At least he tried his best to meet me for more than 1 month. I didn't give the appointment. Somehow he knew that at what time I will go out. When I came down from my office, came to the lobby in the lift, he was waiting near the lift to say hello to me and speak. I told him, I am busy, yet tell me like that. Just before going to the car, he spoke to me. This is how it is. These are all happened for me. That is fine. Afterwards, we went to Andhra Pradesh, that is Hyderabad. We didn't expect that we will go out from Bangalore. We will be in Bangalore, and that is done. But we had the client by Convergys client. They wanted place in Hyderabad. The government of Andhra Pradesh were after that client, and they clearly told, if Divesri developers comes to Hyderabad, we will come. That is the condition they put. Then the Andhra Pradesh government tripartite agreement, government, Divesri developers, then Convergys. That is a tripartite agreement successfully documented, and we went there as developers because of the Convergys, the confidence they had with us. They insisted us that we should come along with them. That is how we went to Hyderabad. Today, even here also, I don't know how many of you there from Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh. I am talking about 22 years back. Why 22 or 23 years back? Why we went to Hyderabad? You believe me or not? From the city, where when we went to to showcase our developments, that is as road shows, that IT building, only one building was there. When we went to see that, only 30 feet road was there. When we went there as a developer, same roads were there. L&T and Rahejas, 2 buildings were there by that time, only small buildings. Third building is from us. After that, we went on expanding there. Almost in 4 kilometers radius, only our buildings would be seen. Divyasri buildings only seen those days. Now, even I have to search where are our buildings. Sometimes if I don't go 3-4 months, definitely I will lose my road. That is the development happened in those areas. Why I am telling this? Earlier, we went to Hyderabad. Only all the architecture will be like matchboxes. I can really claim we are the people who really changed the architecture, the landscape of Hyderabad. I can refer Hyderabad, that area, that is where all the IT companies are there. Now we are, I can say, I don't want to continue there. Now everybody talks about us there, even in South India. We became one of the recognized developers. At that time, when at that time I lost my wife. Yes, that is how this REVA started. When REVA started, I didn't know anything. We took over from somebody who was working with us, and at the time, we had only 220 or 240 students and 25 faculty members, and about 50,000 square foot of building. That is how this started. Then, now we have 16,000 students, 1,600 employees, and we have, along with this, I am also learning. After once we became the university, I was forced to spend time here. From there I started learning a lot. That is what is my duty here. That is, I am a facilitator. I am facilitating, that's all. Rest of things, a team, they are doing, they are working hard. That is how this university is growing. See, I am telling you, every area, every attempt, every development in my life happened, just everything accidentally, I can say. But that is what I am telling. God is directing, I am acting, that's all. Nothing else here. That is because I can say, I always looking at what is that I can do. What is that I can do? Every day, when I went to enter the puja room, I will just have my puja will not like anybody's. Definitely, I will do puja for 2-3 minutes, maximum 5 minutes. My prayer will be, whatever I speak today, whatever I does today, that should be useful to my stakeholders and the society. I should not speak any wrong things. I should not do any wrong things today. That is my prayer. That is how I leave my house. This is always, I am focusing like this. I am like this. I am really proud today what we are here, because in short time we could able to do so much. We would grow like this. That is because of the confidence the stakeholder parents and students having on us, and the team who are working hard and the way they are delivering. These are all the things which that is we are growing with that because of them, and I can say. I briefed about these things. What is that you want to ask me now? Okay. I don't know, because I am not a speaker. I am just a Mestri speaking like this.
Devanand, can we have the hand mics? Okay. Students, if you have any questions, so far you have heard sir speaking about his journey. So kindly stand up, the hand mic will be passed. Just introduce yourself and your question, please.
If you want me to speak my life, I will take at least half a day. That's why he just, whatever I spoken is not even 5%.
So as, yes.
Good morning, sir. I'm Maurya GR from first year MBA. And sir, my question is that, sir, I might be in the first year studying in REVA University, but then I've been traveling to REVA University from a very long time, playing cricket here. So whenever I come, I see the symbol of REVA University. I get that thought in my mind. What exactly the founders were thinking when they chose this symbol, the symbol of REVA University, or
You mean logo?
logo, sir? Yes, sir. Or is there any particular reason when you chose this, when the founders chose this symbol?
That is Sri Vatsava. That is going on nothing. Not should not end. That is the meaning of that.
It's a Srivatsa knot. So connecting all the stakeholders together. Okay, so earlier we had a logo probably which did not signify anything and the stakeholders did not understand it. If you see the emblem, the old logo probably you will see in REVA group of educational institutions. Those days we were institutions, so you will see the logo. Probably none of us knew the meaning of it, and when this new logo was designed, it connects all the stakeholders associated with the university together, and it is an endless knot.
Than that we worked more than 1 year. It's not just came up overnight. You have seen Welcome to the Temple of Learning, right? That you should remember. That has also got a lot of meaning, and to put that caption also there are a lot of research gone into side.
So we know that you are a perfectionist and expect perfection in everything that you do, and a man of words, and if there is any commitment from your side, and you ensure that you will fulfill it. So other than these two things, can you tell us any 3 important factors that is essential to become a very successful leader from your experience?
If you ask me to speak about perfection, I can speak with examples at least 1 hour.
Other than these two things, sir.
But according to me, perfection is important subject like mentoring. That is important.
Anybody else, please? Yes. We would like more students to interact. So,
Hello sir, Manasa here from School of Management Studies. My question is that, when it comes to us, managing the work life itself, it is quite challenging. So how did you balance between the two business? I don't take REVA University as a business, but still, how did you manage the service sector along with the Divyashri group?
See, till we became university, I was involving a lot. Afterwards, by that time we were established well. System was built. My son-in-law, he was actually almost, he was maintaining everything, managing everything. Umesh was supporting. I have taken back seat from there because my requirement in university became mandatory. That is how, for me to switching over from business to education, I have, by that time we were established. It was not difficult for me to spend time here. I am not there is no, I didn't feel any difficulty there that managing. Already system was there. It was on that remote remotely can be manageable. That was the system we built there. So that is how I could able to spend more time here. That I told I am learning on a everyday basis how to manage the people here. Their business is different. Here managing the human resource is different.
So we define you as a philanthropist. Now, I do not want to bring the religious aspect into a picture, but according to you, philanthropy in education, can you just throw some light on it?
I think I was one of the panelists on this subject in Mumbai and also in Goa. I see these are the things which takes a lot of time. That's why I didn't touch all these things. See, I told you when I was even a child, I used to think about the society only, not about. I am telling you, I don't know whether how it came to my mind also. Maybe I have to tell this. Small village, only 20 houses are there even today. My father is elder of 4 brothers. You believe it or not, in that area I think Dr. Dhananjaya might have heard about this. My father's name is Raju, but his nickname was Abbayya. In the vicinity of 20 kilometers radius, there are lot of villages. In those days, nobody, I have not heard that people went for courts, any for litigation. Only through this, what is that, katta, through, what do you?
Village
Panchayat. Not those days, no panchayats also, only the people who are, there are people who can solve. These things should happen. My father used to go attend. He was a very good, problem solver. That is. I used to hear this. People used to come and request him to be there. See, this is what same way I will connect to that. When I was in PUC, we and our cousins, we purchased one land. We had to bifurcate it into 2 pieces. By that time, my father was aged. If I want to tell this, I will take at least 1 hour. That much of story is there, but I didn't want. But there I used to involve. I used to go and simply will be hearing, that's all what is happening, all this. That's how I might have developed like that. I always thinking those lines and having the which is right, which is wrong, and society is important. That is how I think that is how I cultivated. That is why when we became one of the recognized developers, where we reached a stage, yes, something we can do, give back to society. That is how we came to Educational Institute. Root cause was my late wife. But this is how everybody who have earned through business and earned more than they deserve, that amount definitely they should spend for things like this. I always believe education is like a philanthropy only. That is a reason why we are pumping money whenever required from even today from Divyasri. This is how everybody should look. That is how I will take as a philanthropy in education.
Thank you, sir. Do we have any other questions? Yes. We'll take that question and followed by you. Okay. Kirtan, then yes, you, and then we'll come back to. Yes, Kirtan.
Good morning, sir. My name is Kirtan KK, first year MBA student.
Loud. Hold the mic.
I not have any question, sir, but I have curiosity to know how you maintain this physical and mental strength in this 70 plus age. And
Actually, we had given that pointer to sir, how important dressing is and about his health and discipline that he follows. So I think now your question will address
sir.
that.
and
I will answer if everybody follows my instructions here.
definitely, sir.
Otherwise, what is the simply way why I should waste time on this? This is there from last 10 years. I was telling the physical director also. Weigh everybody every year they should weigh, weight should be recorded, and at least they should reduce.
Sir, and with that, I would like to know your daily routine, how it will go, like that, so we
No.
can follow.
No, I will answer your what is that you are talking about my
Yes, sir.
fitness and all those things. And I will answer. When I was working in fields, it was forced. I have to get up at 3 o'clock and go out to work till 9 o'clock in the fields. See, these are all for you people maybe stories. We are not offered to what is that even to have a rice. That is what ragi mudde was our afternoon and evenings. Rarely we will get rice. Even to shower, up to 10 o'clock was our school starts. Till 9 o'clock we used to work in field. I will just go and jump into the well, that is my shower, run to the school, that is my shower. Can you believe this? In those days, where is the question of putting on weight? After, yes, I am always, right from my PUC, that is from 68 to even today, my weight is same, either 60 kg, 59, 60, 61 like this. If I put on 1 kg, immediately I will get the signal, I am overweight. Immediately I will control, walk more, eat less.
Thank you, sir.
The next question.
So good morning, sir. I'm Sanjay from MBA first year. So you mentioned that you had a lot of competitions in your way. So what was your mindset during that time, sir?
I always expect a competition, healthy competition. I always, throughout my life, I have everything I have taken it a challenge. That is what I am even here I am telling. Without competition, without taking the challenges, what is life? What is life? I can say you are a human being, that's all. But you cannot call it as yes, I born in this beautiful world. I have to do something.
Yes,
I
sir,
have to leave something behind me. That everybody should work like that.
So what was your mindset like? How do you wanted to tackle those challenges? So what was your mindset? That is my question.
Simple. If your mind is clear, if your approach is clear, and if you have really the goal to achieve, you work hard with ethics, sincerely, with perfection. All these things will not matter whether it is pressure or stress or competition, anything for that matter. First of all, we should not take excuses. People who take excuses, they will not fit to be called as leaders.
We have a girl here. Can the mic be passed? Okay.
Good morning, sir. My question to you, sir, myself, Paolo Nikhil, I am from first year MBA. So, what's your opinion about risk, sir? Most of us being from middle class families, we want to start something, but because of the risk factor, we don't tend to. So, just wanted to know about it. Risk factors.
Risk.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what is the meaning of risk?
We want to do something, sir, but because of various external factors or something, we might success, and if we fail, we might fail very badly.
Risk and challenge, these are two words you have to understand first. If you have a challenge, you want to do some challenging work, you have to take risk. When I spoke about the joint venture, first joint venture in the country Do you think that without taking risk, now I can speak proudly about I am the first developer who did development and joint venture with public and private? We have to take calculative risk. We have to take risk in life, but you have to definitely understand what is that. What is, for example, you want to do some business, you have to do your homework. At the same time, immediately you should not compare a person, Ambani or Tatas or somebody. You want to become overnight. That will not happen. Selection of the business. To select business, you have to do your homework. What type of business you want to start? How the market will take on that? That is how many years that will sustain, whether it is a growing business or the temporary business. These are all again, the subject is not for 1 hour subject. I have to speak this a lot. I think according to me, you have to take the risk. You have to take the calculated risk. That is important. I am talking about every day that by 2025 REVA students who are passing out should become job providers. One day I will speak on this in a different forum. It takes a lot of time to explain that, right?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, can the mic be passed here to the girl here? She's been waiting for long. Yeah. We'll come back to you, Rachna.
Good morning, sir. My name is Anushka and I'm doing my MBA first year. My question for you is, for a young entrepreneur, what is your suggestion on taking decisions? Do we have to wait for God's direction or do we just take the decision immediately?
See, when I learned that is the realized that yes, God is the director, we are all actors. When I realized this, after I crossed 60 years of age, I have experienced that. When I questioned myself, why for me all these things, that is how. See, then I went back and how my childhood life started, how I have progressed till here, without the some hidden support or force, how I could become a chancellor now here. So this is the journey. That is why I think back. Think back, and that is what I realized that. For this, I am telling you, this is very important. The student who asked about the risk also. See, so far, even today, I am telling you, I never dreamt or never think of, I want this car, I want to be like this, I want to be the house like this. All these things, I am working, that's all. My duty is I have to work. After once I became, when I became the chairman and managing director of Divyasri. Do you think that now I am the MD, why I should work? No. I was working more every year, irrespective of the age or position. Every day I am increasing my working hours. You should focus, you should work hard, your focus should be on the work. That is why selection of the, what is that, if you want to become an entrepreneur, selection is important. See, one thing I am connecting to everybody. When I came to Bangalore, when I was supposed to take up the bank job, I didn't take, but I opted to be a contractor. First contract estimated amount was 3,750 rupees. Estimated amount I am talking, 3,750 rupees. I completed that 1.5–2 months. I got more about 800 to 1,000 rupees profit from that. I was in those days the bank clerk used to get 300 to 350 rupees salary. See, that is how I started. From there, 3,750 rupees to then 25,000 rupees, then 3 lakhs, then this is how I 30 lakhs, then 3 crores, like this is how I went on.